Well, residents in the Boston suburb of Watertown were told to hunker down this morning when word spread fast that terror had come to their doorsteps.
It is one of the first places that police searched for the accused killer, and things got active quickly. Our Pat Bailey got caught in the chaos earlier today, at one point ordered to the ground by police at gunpoint, and he joins us live tonight from Watertown. And you saw a small share of drama yourself today, Pat.
We sure did, Liz. Right now, it is a much quieter scene here in Watertown, Massachusetts. A completely different story than what it was late last night, and as you mentioned, throughout the day today. However, with that said, there is still a large contingent of law enforcement, as you can see behind me. That's because residents here in this suburb still locked in their homes, not able to leave tonight. That's because the situation's still very fluid, changing throughout the day. That's because police believe they are searching still in this area for the man who may have bombed the Boston Marathon and are now leading them on a massive manhunt.
Back it up! Back it up! Back it up! Back.
Around 11 this morning, police believed they had the suspect, Joe Karsarnayev, surrounded in a building on Arsenal Street in Watertown. Outside their original perimeter, police had to act quickly to try and secure the scene. Police stood guard behind vehicles and from the rooftops. The suspect was not inside, but this man was arrested. No word on why. Meantime, those living in Watertown were forced to watch the events unfold on television from their homes, as they have not been allowed to leave since the late hours Thursday night. How concerned are you right now?
Pretty concerned. It's frightening, actually. You don't know, anything can happen, you know, so I don't know, it's frightening.
Those who live here say Watertown is normally a quiet Boston suburb.
You don't usually see that many cop cars around here, anything.
What do you think when you see all these cop cars?
I get scared, especially because of my family and stuff, so I don't know. It's the first time that this happens.
Now, the gentleman we talked with tonight had to wait about 6 to 8 hours before he was able to be cleared to go back to his home. He did contact his mother throughout the day today. He was in constant contact with her on the cell phone, we are told, and she is also okay. Now, a new development here in the past hour or so, a sedan that police say that they were looking for throughout the day was towed away from here, the scene. Just over my shoulder, as you can see here, we are on School Street in Watertown, Massachusetts. The scene, we believe, is just a few blocks behind us. That sedan was towed out of here, and authorities later tweeting out on social media and putting it out on Facebook that that car was apprehended. Liz?
Pat, I always like to know this. What is the atmosphere like there this afternoon, and how does that compare to what we saw earlier today when it seemed like there was more activity?
Much calmer right now, Liz. As we said, still a large contingent of law enforcement. As you can see behind me, armored vehicles, even military vehicles. They are still here, but it's not as intimate, and there's no urgency right now, I guess, for the best term, as there was earlier this morning when they thought that maybe the suspect could have been in a muffler shop just down the road here. Certainly a completely different story this morning, but as you can see, again, want to stress law enforcement still in the area, and residents here in Watertown still urged to stay inside their homes.
And just quickly, the EMS director we heard earlier telling people if they were at work that they could get in their cars and go home or take taxis, which are running again. How is that affecting where you are? Are you seeing more signs of life?
Actually, that's a good point. In the last, I would say, couple hours, we are seeing more signs of life. Throughout the day, it was just the media and law enforcement, but I would say in the last couple of hours, people, I would assume residents who are going to and from work and from home are now being allowed into this area. But I will say that every time a car comes by here, the state police here in Massachusetts are stopping them and going through their vehicles.
Well, I know you put in a long day so far. Thank you very much for that fine reporting. We'll look forward to more coming up. Pat Bailey. All right.